So welcome to On the Sofa. This is a new initiative we're doing over the next few weeks where we hopefully give you a chance just to see some of our SEF family on screen and to have a chance to chat to them about, or to hear how they're getting on, how they found last year, how they found living through a pandemic, and just hopefully sharing some insight and just some down-to-earth stuff about what life is like for them at the moment. So Pete and Olga, we are so grateful to you for saying yes to doing this. I know it's been so different not having you guys around as normal, and we're missing you. You certainly, when you recorded the notices for us, you've definitely had the biggest smiles and round of applause on the weeks that you do it. So everyone is very grateful to you for your newfound on-screen presence.
Oh.
Amazing. So do you want to just kick off by just talking a little bit about how 2020 and I guess into 21 is going for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, it's not a huge change for us, obviously being retired and spending quite a lot of time together. But I think, like most people, I think the big problem has been just not being able to be with people, not being able to see family with the ease and frequency that you normally would, and not being able to see the grandkids with the frequency you would. But also as well, it's made both of us realise, probably more than ever, the place church has had and does have in our life. You know, where suddenly something's taken away, the freedom to mix and do all the things that you normally do. And when it's not there, you kind of realise what that means to you. And I think that's been probably one of the most difficult things to contend with for us, is staying in touch, staying connected. I think that's been really quite hard.
Yes, it has. I think the first start of the pandemic, I think it was a novelty, really. We thought, oh, this is different, you know, getting up, not going anywhere, you know, free to do the gardening and spending time. But that novelty wore off, you know, after a few months, even for me. And then things started to get, well, where's my focus for the day? I think that's the thing. I always had a focus, and the focus went. Where do I put my focus now? And what do I do? And that was difficult. So what did we do? You know, we needed to look to God, really, for a focus, because when you've been involved like we have all over these years, and still feel, although our bodies are getting on, our heads are we still feel we're in our 30s. And so I am really. Yeah.
You've got years left.
I am really, yeah. Yes, and you know, where do we go from here? I think that's the you know, the biggest thing, really. Where do we go from here? And I think that has to be made different. And we've had to leave things that we were interested in or wanted to do, even with the Isaiah. And I'll always be involved in Isaiah and what they do and what they stand for and the ethos. I love it. But I realise that I can't carry on like that. It needs to be something different. Something new needs to happen there. And so when you get like my age, we have to step back a bit and think, no, we've done that. It needs to be someone else to do that. And so, but then the different focus comes along and different things happen, and you go along with that. So that's what happened with the first part of the pandemic up to the summer. And the summer was lovely, in the garden doing, you know, it was lovely all through the summer. Didn't worry about holidays, just, you know.
She got the whip out.
And then it came to September. And then I'd had enough. I thought, this is it, you know, I'm not, I mean, you know, and just spending time with Pete day after day. No, you do need other people as well. I do need other people to talk to, not just him. I love him dearly, but so they're the difficulties that we've, you know, experienced. And what do we do about them? That's the next good question, isn't it? You could answer.
You can do this interview yourself. Go on, keep going. It's fine.
I know. What do we do now?
I think I mentioned to you, or certainly Pete, in the latter latter half of last year, a couple of the things that had really struck me, it's funny how you read around and you do stuff that you might not otherwise do in a time like this. And I was reading about the family of God. Now we're very strong on family in SCF, and I completely support that attitude. It is really important. But what I've probably discovered for the first time was I'd always taken family with regard to the church as a kind of as a model. You know, churches like family. There are aspects of family life that church emulates. But what I feel Father revealed to me during the lockdown period was actually that's wrong. I think what I realised is that being part of the church is family. It's not like family. Because we are adopted into God's family and we are part of his family. So if we are in Christ, we are in family, not like family, but in family. And it's kind of changed my attitude to something I've always supported and felt was appropriate. But it suddenly brought home to me that this isn't an image, it's a reality. And I believe that if we start to view church as family, not like family, then I think it means we'll probably have to change the way we do things and the way we see things a little bit. Because, you know, there's an element to family that says we're always there for you, my kids. We say no matter what you do, where you go, what happens to you, we're always there for you.
And actually, in all of that, I do feel like that part of SCF, that there's always someone who would always be there for you. I mean, I know you and Pete, and I know that if I picked up the phone and know we needed something, you'd be there. And I think that's how you feel with all my family, my own family. I do that, and we feel part of that with SCF. I think we've learned a lot in these months about family and connected with you lot, with SCF, really. You lot, I was going to say. Sorry, everyone, I don't mean that. You lot, you know. No, but I feel more connected, even though we haven't been able to be there in person, than I did before, to be honest, because I think you take things for granted. We took everything for granted. And now, this is what's taught us this year. You can't take things for granted, not to take things for granted, and to think about it. And so that's what's happened, what I felt, you know, that God's been saying to us this year, this past year, really. It's taken that time to do that. But I think that's great, you know, to do that, really. And to be able to, I'd just love to connect with people again, you know, physically.
Yeah.
I think Olga's touched on a very interesting point there about connecting with people. There's a lot of people that we connected with prior to COVID. A lot of people that we saw on a regular or semi-regular basis, you know, very involved with that pastoral kind of fatherly, motherly element of church, which we have not been able to do. And really, on the negative side, we've not followed up through, you know, online or telephones or that in the same way that you do in person. I don't particularly like the phone. I do use it, obviously, I do. And I've really got used to Zoom, and I'm working with that now. But if this COVID thing goes on for a lot longer and we are kept apart more, then I kind of want to try and start re-engaging with folk through these other means, because we do need to do that. Again, I don't ignore my family, my natural family, because I can only talk to them on the phone or via Zoom. And I think we need to have that attitude in the church as well. Yeah. That we it's more important that we make the effort than not. and that we reach out to one another, because speaking for us, we need you, we need everybody, and we want to be part of that.
And I do think the people in the church do. I mean, our home group meets every week. Christmas, and it didn't matter what time. We thought, oh, we'll have a break over Christmas, but no, because they wanted to be there, and they connect with each other while they're on the Zoom. So we've been really encouraged with that, haven't we? The way it's all, I hope they have, but we have.
So I think your home group is one of the biggest success stories of 2020 in terms of SCF life.
And
it's
but it's
amazing.
the people, isn't it? It's not us, it's the people.
Yeah.
Each of them, you know, and sharing life together. See, that's the other thing. It's sharing life together, and the ups and downs. And we do hear about everything. People that are poorly, or everything we hear about, and it's come through the Zoom. So we've done. It's been good, really, this past year.
But the way you've had so many people adapt to using technology in ways that they wouldn't have done before, and it's been a lifeline, hasn't it? For so many people. You've almost got your own church.
Well, we've been really encouraged with it. I mean, I think of Tom, Ty, and Jenny. They're brilliant. I mean, you know, if we say one week, oh, we can't do this, or would someone like to do it? Tom's always there, always help us out. They're brilliant.
Well, I've heard a little rumour that Tom and Jenny may be doing one of these in a couple of weeks' time.
They did say that. I mean, I don't want to name just them, because the group we've got are brilliant. They love all of them. They're absolutely great.
And we're not the youngest group of people in the world.
No, we're all
Are you not?
No, we are in heart.
Which
So
is, no, but I'm talking about using the technology and all that.
I know they've done it, haven't they?
So yeah, all credit to
I mean, yes.
Very
Sometimes
Absolutely brilliant.
Sometimes we only see tops of heads, but that's quite interesting, you know.
Well, we're all learning, Olga, aren't we? And I'm sure we've all had our moments.
Yeah, I know, but we have. Yeah, no, it's life. Yeah, so
Brilliant. So helpful. Nuggets of wisdom in there from both of you. I love that about what do you focus on each day. I know a number of us have had to adjust.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's like, you know, I get up and I wake up in the morning and think, oh, I'm alive, I'm not dead, so it's all right, I get on. Oh, what should I wear today to go into the living room? Oh, I think I'll put this on today. Oh, I think I'll go in that room. It's a bit of a change. I'm a bit bored with that room. No, I'm not joking, no. So I try every room.
So good. Anyway. Well, we're running out of time, but it's
sorry.
No, it's fine. It's brilliant. It's so good.
Sorry,
but so grateful to you guys, and we are obviously missing having you face to face. Can't wait for a proper hug rather than a virtual hug at some point.
Oh, it'd be lovely. Just that.
Yeah. So much love to you both. Thank you so much. Is there, as last, just to finish, is there anything we can be praying for you guys for?
That we don't kill each
Did
other.
you say praying?
No,
I did say praying. Yeah.
Only the fact that I've got another operation.
Oh, I think we said about that, haven't we?
On my throat. I don't know when it's going to come, but
no,
it's local call.
It's the same.
So obviously there's a real call for prayer there, as far as I'm concerned.
And I'll let you know when I've had my vaccination.
Yeah, we'll be able to celebrate that one.
As this is going out to the church, I would like to finish and take this opportunity of saying how much we appreciate the enormous effort and the amount of work and dedication that the leadership team and all of those associated with getting Sunday mornings out running. I know we've had teething troubles, I know we've had problems, but what got involved in doing all of that, I think you guys have done a fantastic job. And you need all the praise that's due to you for it.
Absolutely.
All of you, not just you, Christian.
Yeah, obviously, no.
The whole team.
Brilliant. Oh, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And here's to having a few more weeks where it goes out without any problems online, and just prove that we've got the technology and we all know what we're doing. So long may that continue. Cool. Well, bless you guys. Thank you so much for being willing just to share some time with us. And just bless you over these coming days and weeks. And can't wait to be back face to face together.
Thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so much.
Lots of love.
Bye-bye.